If you decide to bottle your brew, here's what you need to do. First off, the theme here is, you guessed it, proper cleaning and sanitation. As with every other step of beer making, ensure that anything that will come in contact with your beer is clean and sanitary. Collect at least 48 12-ounce pry-off bottles. If using larger bottles such as 22 ounces, just make sure that you have the same total volume. Also, be sure that they don't have a twist-off style lip, as these will not create a proper seal when capping. Thoroughly clean the bottles with a bottle brush. Sanitize them, then store them upside down to drain. A bottle draining rack such as a fast rack makes this a lot easier and greatly reduces the risk of accidental tip-overs and breakage. While your bottles are draining, boil a pint of water. Once the water starts boiling, mix in the priming sugar. With the priming sugar thoroughly mixed in, reduce the priming solution to room temperature. While you're waiting for the priming solution to cool, sanitize the bottling bucket spigot, then attach the spigot to the bottling bucket and make sure that the spigot valve is closed. Then sanitize the bottling bucket. Once the priming solution has reached room temperature, pour it into the sanitized bottling bucket. Place the bottling bucket at a lower elevation than the fermenter and rack the beer from the fermenter to the bottling bucket. Be sure to avoid splashing and do not pull any of the sediment through either. Once all of your beer has been racked, give it a stir to evenly distribute the priming solution within the beer. Now, move the bottling bucket to the same elevation at which you had the fermenter. Prepare your bottling operation by moving all of the bottles to the floor underneath the bottling bucket. Then, detach the siphon tubing from the racking cane. Securely attach one end of the tubing to the spigot and attach the sanitized bottle filler to the other end. Place the bottle filler into the first bottle and slowly turn on the spigot, ensuring that there aren't any leaks. If you're leak-free, begin filling the bottle by pushing the bottle filler into the bottom of the bottle. Fill the bottle 3/4 of an inch to the top, then lift the bottle filler to stop the flow. Beer will come out fairly quickly, so keep a watchful eye and be prepared to lift the bottle filler. Once you have filled the bottle, place a sanitized cap on top of the bottle and secure the cap by firmly and evenly applying pressure to each side of the capper. Capping requires a decent amount of pressure, so be sure to keep the bottle stable to avoid accidentally knocking it over. With the bottle capped, repeat the entire process as needed. Once all of the beer has been bottled, store it safely in a cool, dark place to carbonate for no less than 2 weeks.